As an Apex Legends coach, part of my job is watching players do their thing and breaking down to them what kind of mistakes they're making as they play. I'm pushing over to you thinking I'm about to make a play on you, and then all of a sudden you're not where you're supposed to be. You're now up in the air. Right? So
I need to make you react to me.
Exactly. Phenomenal adjustments. Really proud of you. You are probably the first person I've had where I'm able to be like, this is what you need to do, this is what you're doing wrong, and then you're able to just instantly apply it. And having coached well over 2,000 players from across the world, I have plenty of experience looking for these types of mistakes and helping players develop the necessary skills that they need to improve. So today, I'm going to be taking my professional skills as the #1 Apex Legends coach and seeing if I can guess what rank you guys are based off of the clips that you provide me. But that's not all. Today's video is not sponsored by Apex Gaming PCs, but they are one of my own personal sponsors, and I think you guys should know a little bit more about them. As you know, no matter what platform you play on, you can be a good player. Game sense is boundless, but mechanically speaking, unless you're on PC, you're gonna be kind of stuck with the movement. When you're playing on console, you have terrible FPS, it's super blurry, there's no advanced movement, and you're kind of limited to just only playing on a controller. But with Apex Gaming PCs, there is a solution to that issue. I worked with their lead builders to design 3 of the best PCs for Apex Legends. So no matter what your goal is, casual gaming, new to content creating, or maybe you're a little bit advanced in both, there's a top-notch option for you. Making the switch from console to PC has never been easier and has never felt smoother. Apex Gaming PCs will build and optimize the PC for exactly your needs and make sure that everything is installed properly from the hardware to the software. It's ready to play on as soon as you take it out of the box. So if you want to learn a little bit more about Apex Gaming PCs, use the link in the description down below and use code COACH to save up to $250 at checkout. Oh, and before I forget, make sure to follow me on Twitter because we are giving away a free custom build controller worth up to $300 here on the channel, but a little bit more on that later in the video. Yo, what's going on everyone? District here, and today we're playing Rankedal, an online ranking game where we get to guess what rank you are based off of the clips that you guys submit. Now, a while back, I asked a whole bunch of you inside of our Discord server to make sure that you drop as many possible clips as you can onto this website. That way, there's going to be tons of different clips for us to review, and that way we can kind of guess what rank the community is. Now, obviously, with the recent rank system of Season 17, it is absolutely trash. I'm sure there's going to be a whole bunch of people kind of submitting clips saying that they're a certain rank, whether it's like Masters or Diamond or Platinum, whatever it might be, maybe even Predator, I don't know. And they're more than likely not legitimately that rank. Apex Season 17 was absolutely busted, currently is busted as the time of making this video, where you can basically just rat in a tree all game long, gain points, do literally nothing other than AFK, and work your way up the ranks, because there's just no penalties for dying, and you get points no matter what, as long as you reach a certain placement within that match. So with that being said, let's hop on into it. Let's see if we can guess what rank you guys are. Now, I think as a coach, I'm gonna have a pretty good guesstimation as to what a majority of these people's ranks are. Something that we focus on a lot of the time when we're coaching people is like fighting mechanics and kind of, you know, getting people comfortable with how to push in, how to push back, how to control different situations. So I think it's going to give us an edge here in kind of understanding what kind of player everyone is. Something that kind of sucks with Rankedal is that you can submit a clip, but then you basically pick what rank you are within that clip. So I'll kind of show you guys like a quick example. I could basically just go like Apex, blah, 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 name, and then I can just put that I'm an Apex Predator, even though I'm a Hardstuck Bronze. Kind of plays the trust game a little bit, which kind of sucks, but we'll see if we can still do it. Now, the way that Rankedal works is you need to guess the rank of 3 Apex Legends clips. Collect stars based on how close your guess is. 1 rank off, you get 1 star. Correct rank, you get 2 stars. If you don't get the guess within that, you don't get any points. Try to get at least 2 out of 6 stars to keep your daily streak alive. So this is something that you can come back to every single day. It's kind of like an online game, but I think it lets you do as many clips as you want. So we're gonna just keep going through these and see if we can get all your clips here. All right, so starting off with this clip right here. He's playing crazy high sense. Oh my god. Realizing that he probably shouldn't. Ooh, okay. Hits the 1v3. Okay, so let's watch this back. There's a lot of things. Pause! There's a lot of things in this clip that gives me the feeling that he is a higher level player, but he's not quite at that peak peak master predator performance. I'm gonna from right now kind of guess he's diamond, and if I had to guess, maybe like high diamond, probably not quite into masters, and we'll kind of get into that in a second here. But right off the rip, this guy plays crazy high sense, like absolutely absurd high sense, especially for a mouse and keyboard. This guy's playing on like 2x fade sense, and fade plays pretty high, and it doesn't look like he can control it at all. Like for instance, like right here, like his aim is like, it's like snapping to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. He just can't properly control how fast this is. Maybe he really likes it like really quick for movement, but it's not working for his aim at all. So first things first, this guy has captions turned on. He either has a hearing impairment or he just plays without a headset. I don't, like right off the rip, this would make me feel like he's like a rookie player for having that turned on. But the main things here that are kind of giving me vibes that he's like a really high level player is his game sense awareness. So right here, you know, he goes for this Gibby clip. Like he knows that this Gibby's hurt because he's been trying to shoot this guy for like the last 30 years. Right here, the Gibby comes off of his target, and instead of snapping really hard to the left, he stays where he's already looking and continues to put in damage. That way he can continuously be putting in damage. He doesn't have to work as hard to do it. So that right there lets me know that he has some awareness as to where his reticle is. Only people, well, not only, right, but typically people diamond and above have that type of awareness, especially when in the middle of like a heated situation where frags are going off, there's people in front of him, multiple people in front of him. Now this is kind of what made me really think that he was a higher level player. A Wraith pops up on his screen, whether this is like a third party or whether this is like the last teammate. He knows that there's a Gibraltar in front of him who's 1 HP. Like, there's no way that this Gibby is any more than 2-shot with like from the R99. So instead of switching targets to the new, you know, intruder Wraith, he goes for that person who he can basically guarantee a kill. And then this way, this guy won't shoot him in the back when he finally goes to finish this Wraith. He sees the Wraith. Ah! Danger! It's better to take a fight with the guy who's 1-shot and then play over here than it is to fight this brand new person. And then, you know what? I was saying earlier that he had bad aim because he couldn't shoot straight. At least this guy can hit 180s and snap on the people's foreheads, because that was kind of dirty, low-key. Okay, and then that's kind of right there what I'm talking about, where he knows that he can get the quick Gibby kill, and then that guarantees him a 1v1 with the Wraith instead of trying to fight the Wraith, knock her, and then take a and then have a Gibby shooting him in the back who's 1-shot. Just laser beam. And then he uses the grapple to get himself into that fight, as opposed to trying to walk it through the thermite. That grapple is going to swing him through. So that right there, we know that he's a higher level player. But his aim is just so bad that I cannot see him being a master player. So I'm going to go diamond. High diamond. Diamond. Oh! Correct guess. Your guess. Got it. Okay. I saw platinum as like the most guessed rank. I'm like, there's no way he was platinum. Okay. Diamond. 1 for 1 so far. We're just 200 IQ like that, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Next clip. Here we go. Laser beam. He is playing on controller though. PC controller. I really appreciate how clear this clip is compared to the last one. Awareness is up there. I'm giving this guy masters for sure. Aim, even for a controller player, is like really up there. Really smooth aim. Yeah, he's at minimum, he's a masters player unless he's just a crazy pub stomper, and there's a handful of reasons why. Okay, so right here, that's a Rampart. Rampart is destroyed, 1 HP. So in our mind right now, what we're thinking about is how long does this Rampart have where she's not being looked at for her to heal. So right now, let's kind of just count on her head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At this point, that Rampart... What the fuck? At this point, that Rampart could have just got like a Phoenix kit off. So if she's still pushing, this person's like really, really fucking hurt. There's the Rampart. There's someone completely different. So this person, if this person is this close, There is no way that they popped a Phoenix kit. Maybe they got an armor swap, but remember, this guy lasered the shit out. Oh, there's a Master's badge right there, bro. That kind of just gave it away. But I already guessed Masters. I didn't see the badge until right now. There's no way that this Rampart is going to have enough health to actually be that close to this person, right? Like, they must have just instantly pushed. So maybe they got an armor swap. Maybe they did a quick battery, but she got lasered before, so she has no flesh health. Watch how, in this situation, I would have personally focused the Rampart because that's a guaranteed kill. But he starts shooting the person in the back. Actually, I don't even know why he shot the person in the back. That doesn't really make any sense. I would have guaranteed, like, a kill off of this guy. How is he full health, too? That makes no sense. Unless... Oh, that was a lifeline. Okay, the Rampart's healing right now, and then she's gonna pull up. There's the Rampart. Okay, totally mistaken. But this guy's aim is just way too good, even for a controller player to just be, like, some Joe Blow. The way that he uses cover, also, and the way that he, like, un-ADS's so that he can lock back on. This guy's definitely a master player. I want to say Pred, but, like, he's got really good aim. Let's go with Pred. No, but the aim can't be, like, man, this is actually kind of hard, because when you rely completely on mechanics, there's very little game sense involved in this one. It's just a straight beamer clip. I'm gonna go with Masters just because there was nothing there to, like, really make me think that this guy was a Predator, other than mechanics, but, like, you can be a gold with, like, insane mechanics. Correct guess, he was Pred. Okay, makes sense. He is really skilled. Next clip. Wraith on console. He is a PlayStation player. Hence why the quality is so insanely bad. Dude, what FOV is this guy playing on? There's no way that this is like max. This is like what, like 90 FOV? Dude, this guy's playing crazy low FOV. Right away, if he's playing like that low FOV on controller, he's probably like really, not really low, but I'm gonna just right off the rip, I'm gonna say he's gold. Just because the FOV. Holding the door, but the gun's not out. Right there, another low rank point. He's holding the door without a gun. God damn, that was a laser. Okay, we'll watch it all the way through. I would have just reloaded the Rita Thurston. Way easier. Good hip fire. I gotta remember that console Masters, they just don't look the same like PC Masters. So I'm kind of going off of what like a low rank PC player would look like. What I'm starting to see now from what he's demonstrating with how he un-ADS's and then realigns his target and then starts ADSing again, aiming down his sight, it's kind of giving me the vibe like he's like a diamond, an up type player. Maybe not Masters, just because of like how slow he is to do certain things. But again, he's on console controller, where console players, like, they just really don't. No offense, I come from Xbox, so I can talk as much shit as I want. Console people put very little effort into just being a fast-moving player. They really just hard rely on, like, abilities and using their gun skill. And by gun skill, I just mean aim assist. There's some people who are insanely mechanical, like, insanely skilled when it comes to gun skill. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna go. I really want to go high diamond on this guy. There's a lot of things here, like in the beginning, that I was like, kind of iffy about. Back this up. He's focusing. Okay, I guess another thing too that I wasn't really thinking about is like he's focusing right now on backing up away from like the danger that he's in. A lot of wraiths, I know this is like a common sense, but so many people don't do it to begin with. He's backing away. He's giving himself a second chance. His gun was in his hand, but he holsters it for extra movement speed. Plays the door, closes the door, starts popping the battery, but watch how he opens the door so that he can play in the middle. Now he's going to use his ears. Is he coming left? Is he coming right? If the guy comes any which direction, he can just go to that side of the door, or the opposite side of the door, close it, and now he's safe. So he hears him on the right side. If you're playing with the headphones, you're going to hear that. He's right on the right side. He starts moving to the left, closes the door. Guarantees the heal. And I was thinking that he didn't have his gun out before, but he was just trying to take it out. He's about to kick the door. He steps back so that I would have played closer, just so that you can like really guarantee shots on this guy. Because if you back away, maybe you don't like hit him properly. But just laser beamed him. I also wouldn't have known that he was like low health. Armor swap. Doesn't need to swap actually. Yeah, you see? Like he comes off target and then he un-ADS's and then tries to get back on target and then ADS's again. Nice. Armor swaps. Another. I'm gonna go Diamond Masters. Good shots. I love how he like strafes back into cover and then re-engages. Cover. Re-engage. Yeah, that right there. Master player. 100% Masters. Gold! Oh, what? That's a high level gold, bro. That's a high level gold. He's a pub stomper gold. This guy, he could, maybe not easily, but I think that he could hit Masters for sure. Guaranteed with like the way that this season is, for like guaranteed this season 17. But no, dude, that guy, he's minimum a diamond player. Minimum. There's so many little things that gold players don't do. There's so many, and he did everything that they don't do. Kudos to this guy. This guy's actually cracked. What's his name? Slump RD. The fact that he's... You know what? I saw that. He actually might be a PC player. Not that that would make a difference. Really good clip, though. Lots of game sense. All right, clip results, previous clip. Okay, I guess you can only do 3 a day. That really sucks. So today's a new day, and we got 3 new clips from rankedal, so we're going to hop on into these clips and analyze them and see if we can kind of distinguish what rank you guys are completely based solely off of your clips. Starting on off with Mr. DCENC. How do you say that? Dekensk. Deck. I'm just gonna say Deck or D. You know what? D. No, I'm D. Anyways, we got a console player right here. Mr. is on Xbox 360, as you can see from the Xbox logos, and his 60 FPS. But it kind of looks like he's got that next gen because he's sitting pretty tight at 60, and it's lagging. All right, from the beginning, starting on off with a knock here. Both of his teammates are dead, and this is a ranked match. Up off the damage put in, and remember, he does have a knock already, so he's currently got a possible 2v or a 1v2 situation after that first knock. So he's got his Horizon ult plopped on in, he's got a stun and almost a break, so right away he's showing initiative, which is something that we like to see from our players who are winning gunfights, and he's moving on up to see if he can finish this. Let's see how he plays this. Goes for thirst. Oh, Horizon lifts up. Okay, he's showing awareness and making sure that he can keep his health up. Re-engaging, and notice how he uses the ledge here as a head glitch. That is so good. He's definitely a high-level player. I'm thinking so far either like a master or like a really high diamond. He could even be a pred player. Possibly. There's nothing here that's crazy showing pred, but there is lots of really good awareness. Nice. Juice. Just absolute juice. Tons of really good stuff in this clip that just really solidifies in my head that this is definitely like a high skill player. And we'll kind of go over this really quick again. So starting off with just, he's got that initial knock, and now he's throwing in that Horizon ult to make sure that, like, whatever damage he's done, he can kind of keep those players right there stuck on top of him so that he can keep fighting and capitalizing off of it. There goes the arc. Starts moving on up off any damage that it might put in. Doesn't go for banners because he's got so much extra time right now. He's got still about 50 seconds before those banners time out. He's got so much time to pick up his kills and take advantage of what's going on. He basically broke purple. I would have probably just tried to swing left a little bit more and see if I could get that knock on that guy, personally. But maybe he thought that he could get a thirst right there. backs up knowing that he's taking too much damage. So again, he's got really good, initiative, making sure he's pushing off of what he's done. He's got really good awareness knowing that he can't stand right there because they have cover off of the corner. He's stuck in the open. If he stays there, he's going to get shit on. The horizontal's kind of affecting his movement, right? So he's going to make that, he's going to throw down that lift, position himself, do damage on the lift, back on up, reset, head glitch, get back to engaging people, and make sure he's continuously putting in damage. Really good damage. I can't believe he got that knock through the lead. There's another knock. He's going to reset. He knows that the other guy's hurt. He can pop a battery, and by the time that he gets back in there, he's going to be able to kind of just start cleaning people up because they're going to be busy doing whatever else. And then he gets right back in there. There's no hesitation. He makes sure that he's just in there like swimwear. Right on in. And does he play? I would have maybe just like slid. I would have shot here, but I would have strafed left into this corner, and then that way I would have cover to play in case they started shooting back at me. Not taking his time to hit those shots. So all that right there makes me feel like he's definitely a diamond player. Possibly masters, but there's nothing that quite gives me the impression that he's pred. Maybe like the recoil control just isn't quite where I want it to be for him to be pred. I'm going to go with... I want to say diamond, but I feel like if it's masters, like I'm just going to be like talking so much shit on this guy. I have a feeling that he's like he's high diamond. Like he's naturally a diamond player. But maybe he got like that ego boost and he said that he was masters. But I think legitimately he's a diamond player. Lots of really good we'll go masters. Yeah, okay. I was right. I was going to say, you know what, even though I was kind of like just giving diamond like players like way too much credit. A lot of diamond players, they wouldn't do all those things that we just talked about that he was doing right there. A lot of diamond players would kind of just stay in the heat of it and keep fighting and keep fighting and keep fighting. And that's why they stay stuck in diamond. You usually see diamond players with like good mechanical skills, but those game sense skills, like knowing that he's stuck in a fight with no cover, so to make sure to play your life and get out, reset, and then re-engage, you don't typically see that in diamond. He's definitely a masters player. Those are some definitely good fundamental skills that he's got going for him right there. All right, we got another PlayStation player right here, Atina1229 on the console with a next gen because he's got 60 FPS, which is the max, and it's not dropping, and then he's got 50 ping. Or she, I don't know. Atina, that could definitely be a girl. Got the dead slide. Oh, that dead slide right there makes me feel like he's either just not mechanically skilled, or he's just a true controller player, which obviously he is because he's on console. He should have insta-slid. He should have holstered the gun for faster movement speed and pushed up. Right there, I'm going to say, starting off, not a master, probably diamond.
Vorresti dove muovere questo?
Why are you cutting your clips? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like when people cut their clips.
Vorresti dove muovere questo?
He's holding him. He's got the charge rifle. Standing in the thermite, wrapping it up. Didn't need to ult, really. I mean, the ult wasn't
lo
that
sapevo,
bad.
copri. Stavo darla meno, cavolo. Qua dietro, è
Don't you have batteries?
No, non è solo. Coprimi.
You have a
Te fermo, dove cazzo vai? Uno è qua.
Oh, he's cutting out so much valuable information!
Stai dietro a me, uno
I
è qua.
can't tell what he is because he's editing his clips. He's trying to only show the best stuff, which means that I can't properly tell what he is. There's no shot you win this. If you win this, then these guys are bots. No shot. No shot. The Mirage bamboozled himself and was shooting his own decoys. Okay. Okay, one. First off, don't edit your clips because it makes it really hard for anyone to like actually pay attention to what kind of player you are. Two, this is 100% super low rank because if that was a Mirage who was even just platinum and above, that Mirage would have like realized, okay, the Caustic's one shot, go and kill the Caustic, especially since there's like an ultimate that's being used. So that right there, that makes no sense. That 100% it's a bot lobby. I'm going to go just based off of how the other people are playing. Golden below. Off of what this Caustic is doing. Gun is in his hand. There's nothing wrong with having your gun in your hand, but you move so slow. So right there, he doesn't have mechanical skills. We know this. We're going to take him from a diamond to a platinum just off of that alone. Stand still when shooting. That's not the worst. He could have just stood still because the guy got in his crosshair so he didn't have to strafe and he wasn't looking at his teammate. I'm still going to keep him at a plat. He's got someone charge rifling on the left and he's using he's got someone on the left using a PK shooting at his teammates. And he's hard charge rifling someone. At this point, you have your caustic ult. If you want to just guarantee that kill, like, you can just caustic ult that guy, make sure that he's dead, like, 20 seconds earlier, because he's hard holding him, right? Like, they didn't show, like, shooting that guy. And they also didn't show the other person getting revived. There's so many things in this clip that I have to think about because he just edited everything. He could have caustic ulted either in the middle and then pushed that solo, got the knock, and then played cover and then started doing damage forward, or he could have caustic ulted that guy and then just started playing cover over here. Right? So right from there, I'm going to go from like platinum to like a gold, just because there's so many things that he just could have done to like kill the people who were like knocked. Did he also have his caustic ult? He also has his caustic ult right here. So as soon as he gets this knock here, oh, that was another team. Traps should have gone down as soon as he got that kill. I don't think he did. He knows that there's a guy here who's one shot. He could have caustic ulted either him or he could have caustic ulted in the middle if we look at the minimap, like out here in the middle. And then that keeps everyone over here from being able to play. And then he could go and get that kill. So he could caustic ult here, go get kill, and then teammates are shooting here because enemies aren't coming this way. Right? And then boom, kill, and then you're angling here, and team is angling here, and that's a super easy win.
Oh,
He's definitely not diamond. That is for sure. We are right now trying to figure out if he's platinum, gold, or silver. He's not a bronze. He's not silver. There's no way he's silver. He's either a platinum or a gold. He threw the ult there. That's a good ult placement. He's using his cover. He's backing up to cover.
Copri.
But he's not looking at what's going on. Which, again, that would be more like a diamond kind of thing.
No, non è solo. Coprimi. Stai fermo, dove cazzo vai? Uno qua.
I hate how he cuts because we could get so much information off of just how he's playing that bin. But again, all he's showing is like what he's doing. I want to say gold, just because that Valkyrie should have been behind that bin, and so is that Bangalore. They should be playing cover, and they're just standing in the open. They also never got missile swarmed a single time, and there's no smokes that are being deployed. He did go for the armor swap, though. Okay. The armor swap right there, I'm going to just say platinum, but I can't see him being any other rank. We've spent so much time on this clip. He was gold. Okay. Makes a lot of sense. People guessed Apex Predator. 3% of you guys guessed he was an Apex Predator. There is no way. 9% of you, 12% of you thought that he was Masters and above. Oh my god. You guys are rookie. You guys who guess that are silver and fucking and gold. There's no way. That is crazy. That is crazy. More of you guys thought that he was diamond than he was silver or bronze. That's crazy. He's definitely low rank. There's so many just fundamental skills right there that he's just like not applying to keep pressure on people. He's kind of just like waiting to see what happens. And that's a big issue with lower ranks. Laser beam. What platform? He's on PlayStation. Or he's on console. He's playing arenas, so this is a really old clip. He's got good shots. He does have a purple barrel on. But that doesn't really affect the recoil all that much. The TTV Wraith main. Going for the res when he's got lots of damage put in. That oh, you could have stuck. You couldn't stick it actually. It's way too close. Good shots. Reposition, you're in a bad spot. Or re-peek right there and use the right side to cover. Nice. Re-peek from the top, re-peek from the top. Nice.
Down another.
Nice. Okay. First guesses, Diamond. Not Masters. And the reason why I'm guessing that he's not Masters is because there's so much time in between things that he was supposed to do that he kind of just let other people get away with whatever, even though he won. I'm not saying that he's like a bad player. He won because he did everything properly. But between the time that he had to do thing number 1, thing number 2, thing number 3, there's just a little bit too much downtime. Not that there's a bunch, but just a little bit too much. And that's making me think that he's Diamond. So we'll give this a quick little watch back, and we'll see what's going on. So solid damage right off the rip.
Reloading.
He's moving up. That guy should back off, which means that he has time to res, possibly. His teammate sucks because his teammate's just sitting in the open, and his teammate's putting in no effort to get back to cover. So that's an awful teammate. You suck, dude. You could be such a better teammate by just backing up a little bit. Oh, there's a guy who just like flew across right there. The Pathfinder just grappled in the air. I didn't see that to begin with. Backs off because he knows that the guy's getting too close. If you have headphones on, you might be able to hear just the faintest footstep of the Pathfinder walking up, and the Bloodhound also. He hears it. He knows he can't stay there, so he focuses on getting back to cover. That way he has a way to keep his health up. But he slid in right there. I don't know if he just did that by accident or if he like wanted to go that direction. But that's another, like, this is a Diamond player because he doesn't know where he wants to go. Backs up. Great shots. That was so weird how he snapped right there, but there's no way he's cheating. He's looking right here, which he should be, but he should have his crosshairs right here. That's a Master crosshair. This is a Diamond crosshair. Really good shots. But again, it's console. Good shots. Right here, I would have jumped up over the bin just to see what that Bloodhound was doing. Is the Bloodhound moving left or is the Bloodhound moving back? Bloodhound definitely won't go back to the right side because that's where he got lasered from. But he could go back or he could go to the left. So I would have jumped up to see. And then, as I finished the reload, then I would climb up. Nice.
Down to
Nice. Okay, he's definitely Diamond. I can't see him being anything other than that. He's got a good game awareness, and he's got good, good natural game sense of knowing what he has to do when he has to do it. But again, I think it's just, there's so many little things in between where, like, his crosshairs aren't where they need to be, or they're not in the best position. He's not peeking between engagements to keep his information up while keeping his health up at the same time. He's only focused on keeping his health up. And then also he could just, you know, like I said, I think that's pretty much everything I said, but I'm pretty sure he's a Diamond player. I can't see him being, he's definitely not Masters unless he's like a Rat Masters, and he's definitely not Platinum. He's got way too much game awareness to be a Platinum player. No! Oh, all right. He's a Platinum player. He's a Platinum player. Arenas is such a, I don't know, whatever. But anyways, hopefully those were some decent clips for you guys to kind of learn what is good in Apex, what is bad in Apex, and what can help you improve overall. If you guys did learn something, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And tune in next week for when we do some more rankedal reviews. I think we got a streak going, do we not? View results. I got a streak of 2. Let's go. Next rankedal is in 2 hours, 15 minutes, and 52 seconds. See you guys tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. Later.